There were mentors in the library,
a vampire on stage,
and a real saint in one of our gymnasiums.
All these stories and more
On this edition of
Super News.
Hello and welcome to Super News, where we take a look back at all the good things happening in our school system.
We'll kick things off with a trip to the kitchen, as things were definitely cooking at Chalmette High School recently when Chef Melissa Arujo visited Elena Hodges' Pro Start class. Arujo, a renowned chef with 30 years experience in the restaurant business, shared her passion for the culinary arts.
During her time with the students, she demonstrated plating techniques, told stories of her cooking journey, and shared delicious bites. She also offered life lessons and strategies for success.
Chicken, you always have to cook chicken. You can't have chicken medium rare or rare. You cannot. You will get salmonella. That is impossible. You have to cook the chicken well done. Now, when it comes to steaks, pork, you can cook pork medium. You know, that's the best temperature to cook it. Not medium rare. No. Medium. Overdone, when you cook it overdone, you cook it well done, you're not eating the nutrients of the meat.
And now we'll go from food to blues as we take a look at some of the talent on hand at the Cultural Arts Center when the New Orleans Blues Society visited and performed for our students. The Blues Society is a non-profit organization with a mission to preserve the past, support the present, and promote the future through music and education.
Aspiring musicians and lovers of music took part in this excursion to learn about the origins, the composition, and the techniques used in this very original American art form. It was an enjoyable experience for all who participated, and we'd like to thank our partners at the Mural Foundation for making the blues in the schools possible.
Hey! Oh, yeah. You're right.
Also taking place on Chalmette High's campus was the Women's Professional Network High School Mentoring Program. Hosted by the St. Bernard Chamber, this annual event brings in an array of professionals from all walks of life to our campus to meet with some of our high school students.
In addition to learning about the backgrounds and educational experiences of our presenters, the students also had time to ask questions and listen to some of the inspiring stories from these special guests. It was a great morning of mentorship and a reminder of the importance of making good decisions.
I gave a presentation to all the beautiful girls who were invited about mindset and the power of your thoughts and how watering the seeds of positivity and self-confidence are really the key to setting you up for success and creating the life that's really going to make you happy and fulfilled.
And now let's head to Violet to meet our Super News team at the home of the superstars, Smith Elementary.
Hi, I'm Italy. And I'm Layla, and welcome to W. Smith Elementary and our Super News segment.
We'll begin with a look at some of the talented students who are a part of our music program. Currently, we have 12 students in chorus and 11 students on the drum line, as well as a number of band students who practice during the day.
Practicing is a really important part of learning, and we are proud to report that our school was one of the recent winners of a recent iReady challenge. Our students had a low number of rush flags on our first diagnostic, which means we really took our time.
We also had a math-loving monster named Snarg visit our school to congratulate us on our good work.
Getting our families involved in our learning has been another highlight to our school year, like the Mom and Me Day, when moms were invited to our classrooms to do an activity, have a treat, and take a selfie. It was a lot of fun.
We also brought our grandparents back to school with our Goodies with Grands event. Our grandparents visited us, shared treats, played bingo, completed an About Me activity sheet, participated in a dance-off, and visited our book fair.
Hey Lily, maybe one day we could invite our grandparents to school to do some yoga.
Yoga? I think that would be quite a stretch for them.
Moving on, our Smith teachers also participated in a TBRI training, which is a trust-based model for helping us grow both in and out of the classrooms. Staff members work together in exploring ways to connect with all of us.
And just as our staff is terrific, so too were the students who took part in our recent Terrific Kids ceremony when the Kiwani Club was here to honor our Students of the Month. There's a lot happening here, and we are glad you visited with us today.
Now back to you guys.
Bye.
Nice job, superstars.
And speaking of stars, field trips to the MoMA Center continue at the planetarium. Recently, classes of 5th graders and kindergarten students visited the site to learn about space, the constellations, and a number of other cool cosmic offerings.
There were also stars on stage when the CHS Live Drama Club presented Dracula, a Comedy of Terrors. This horror comedy show was a zany look into the world of creepy castles and comedy.
I can't bear to kill another being, no matter how monstrous. Technically, I'm already dead. Still, do I need to mention? I kiss your girlfriend. It is over, and so am I.
Selfie!
That hasn't been invented yet!
Congratulations to the creative team that brought this show to life. It truly was a fantastic production.
And now let's buzz over to Arlene Miro Elementary and see what's happening there at the home of the bees.
Hello from Arlene Miro Elementary, where reading interventions are underway. This year, our teachers are using 2 new programs to assist students in becoming successful readers.
Hegarty and UFly are 2 evidence-based intervention programs that address phonics-based skills. Our students are doing both of these programs daily during the ELA intervention time.
Our teachers are excited to have these 2 fabulous programs to assist our students in strengthening their reading skills.
Reading and STEAM were also part of our recent event when we hosted Grandparents STEAM Night and Book Fair. We had a wonderful turnout with groups of students, grandparents, and special guests in attendance. There were many activities to engage students and guests in science, technology, engineering, art, and math.
Additionally, the book fair was open late so students could shop with their special guests. Raymar was also on hand as well to take pictures of students with their grandparents and friends. A great time was had by all.
Hey Paris, did you hear about the book that went to the chiropractor? It was because it was having some trouble with its spine.
Wow, a joke about a book. What a novel idea.
In other news, we are super excited to be able to showcase the many talents of our students who worked extremely hard to be ready to show their acts at our talent show. We had singers and dancers perform at the show.
There was even a special performance from our teachers and a special showing to our student body. We are so proud of our students for having the confidence and positivity to show Arlene Miro has talent.
Well, that's about all the time we have. Thanks for visiting. We'll see you later. Bye.
Good job, honeybees.
Also busy like bees were those who took part in the recent Chalmette High College and Career Night, a great evening for our students to learn more about the opportunities that could be a part of their future.
Associated Terminals also visited our high school campus for some hands-on learning, safety lessons, and some insight about the many jobs that are available working on the river and how to best prepare for interviews no matter what job your students pursue.
If I had any advice for you guys, because I didn't know what I was going to do, I just knew there's so many opportunities out there. If you are interested in any of them, just dive in. Do your research, be prepared, because when you're prepared, that's where confidence comes. And then, yeah, you might stumble upon a great opportunity like I did, and then you actually love what you do every single day.
Another visitor also made a big splash on the Davies campus when the Saints All-Star and team captain Cam Jordan visited. He was funny, charming, inspiring, and very unselfish with this time. We appreciate him and the Saints organization for making this visit possible.
If I can be upset about something, I can find a solution for it as well. So you have to be able to take that as a solution. Don't just because you have a problem, don't create excuses. Excuses aren't going to help you succeed. They're just going to be a reason that holds you back.
We'd also like to give a shout out to Chalmette High School senior
Peyton Sheeler,
who was recently named as a National Merit Scholarship Commended Student, representing the top 2 to 3% of those who take the test. We commend her academic excellence.
And speaking of excellence, as October is National Principal Month, we'd like to thank our excellent school leaders for all they do each day. These passionate and compassionate educators truly make a difference and are creating a legacy of learning each day.
Thanks to them, and thanks to all of you for tuning in. For Sarah Felt, Jack Jackson, me, and all the tech kids, and Fred Abas Control, we thank you for tuning in on Super News, where we always let
the Super News roll. Bye, guys.